Welcome back to the Caspa Silver YouTube channel. Today's video we got some more news topics to cover for the past week that's been going down for Caspa. So let's start off with some statistics as always. So far Caspa's price is currently sitting at 0.039 with trading volume sitting at $11 million in the last 24 hours. Our market cap is at $805 million, sitting below 1 billion market cap. And honestly, I truly believe that Caspa is undervalued when it's not at least $1 billion market cap, just due to the mining and the fundamentals that Caspa holds. We could see here that the highest hash rate was 20 petahash, and currently it's sitting at 19.25 petahash. We can also take a look at mining pool and see that we are sitting at number 3 still for emissions in the last 24 hours. This is how much money was produced through mining in the last 24 hours, sitting just under Dogecoin at $819,000. And Caspa, all it needs to do, I think, is pretty much just hit its all-time high again, and we can literally be sitting at number 2 for emissions and mining in the last 24 hours, which would be pretty insane for Caspa to accomplish there. Looking at the rankings, Caspa is currently sitting at number 45 in the whole entire crypto market based on market cap. And in the last 7 days, it's the best performer, currently sitting at 17.3% gains in the last week. So moving on to some news here, we have a new exchange listing. And as I was speculating for the longest, ByBit was the new exchange listing. So that crowdfunding that we did for $30,000 worth of Caspa was to be listed on ByBit, which is a tier 1 exchange listing. Really good, more exposure to Caspa. Now spot trading is now available on ByBit, and you can actually withdraw on there as well. I tested it myself for ByBit, and I was not able to create a new account for US at all. So we're still waiting on a solid regulated US exchange. If you do try to create one, it will say that you're not in the correct jurisdiction. So, but we finally are listed on ByBit. Next, we have Bitmain announcing that the 4th batch of Antminer KS3s were just shipped today. So that means we can definitely be seeing a higher increase in the hash rate. It's currently already sitting at an all-time high of 20 petahash. So with a new batch coming in, we're going to see this thing kicking towards maybe 30 petahash within the next month or two. Also, Caspa is now listed on Antpool. And this is actually pretty huge because if you don't already know, Bitcoin has 2 pools that are the largest pools that are currently used for mining, and Antpool is the second largest pool. So now Caspa is on one of the most popular pools that mine Bitcoin, and Caspa continues to be listed on tons of pools, which allows people to find blocks and earn rewards on less powerful miners. But nonetheless, Caspa does allow for solo mining, and it is a lot more profitable to remain solo mining and not use these pools, which does increase decentralization for Caspa. Next, we have some huge details that have come out about FTX. So FTX is expected to receive approval to liquidate the following assets on September 13th. So as we're recording, that is 2 days away. And the number one cryptocurrency that they have approval to sell is Solana, with over $685 million worth that they are approved to sell. And then they even have their own token, $529 million that they've been approved to sell. And it keeps going down the list: BTC, 268 million, ETH, 90 million, and so on and so forth. So all these cryptocurrencies, FTX has gotten the approval to sell. So that means they're going to probably be selling up to $200 million worth of crypto every single week to possibly pay their legal fees. So this is just bringing a lot of selling pressure to the whole entire crypto market. But this is the reason why Caspa is outperforming the rest of the crypto market, because Caspa was completely fairly launched, and it didn't come to be a thing until after FTX was already gotten rid of and they already collapsed. So this gives Caspa a lot more of an advantage against the whole entire market, because Caspa currently doesn't have a bad actor that needs to get rid of holding the coin at all. Caspa did not have FTX do like a private sale to be able to have all these coins before the public got it, like they did with Solana. I mean, Solana is just a heavily backed VC coin, which kind of hurts its decentralization goals because of the fact that tons of Solana was just given to these private investors, FTX and other exchanges and other private people who are definitely going to be looking to sell this now because FTX just got the approval to sell it. So a lot of selling pressure for Solana going to be coming here. But if you're holding Caspa, just know that you do have a really good gem that you're holding because it wasn't have to go through the FTX collapse at all. So Caspa is still very pure and fresh in the market. Moving on here, we have this thing that was trending that supposedly a Bitcoin transaction was confirmed yesterday and it paid a fee worth over $500,000, which is absolutely insane why anyone would pay this much in a fee for Bitcoin. And I'm not really sure why someone would do this. Some people are speculating maybe it's some kind of money laundering or something like that. But it is very interesting to see that someone would pay $510,000 for a fee. An estimated time was 10 minutes for it to be approved. I mean, this being the future of finance definitely does not make any sense. And Caspa solves this issue. You will never have to be paying a $510,000 fee to move any bit of money around because Caspa has been able to solve the trilemma and allow itself to be able to scale on the base layer. This month is a very important month. September is usually known for like the worst month in markets in general, even for Bitcoin itself. Taking a look over here in the past years, September has usually been a red month for Bitcoin except for 2015 and 2016. Every single time though, it's been like tons of losses for Bitcoin, usually is never in the green. A lot of people are speculating that because of this, Caspa may go through the same thing, but if we're looking at TradingView so far, Caspa has been printing a green candle for the month of September and it's been outperforming the rest of the market. Another thing to be looking out for is on September 13th, America is going to be launching the inflation report, and we're going to see how inflation did in the month of August. This will also come before another Fed meeting where we're going to find out if they're going to increase or decrease interest rates, and it looks like they're actually going to just pause them instead for another month. There's a 93% chance that they're going to keep interest rates exactly where they are, and we're looking for November, which on November 1st is the next interest rate hike or pause or decrease. It's looking like people are targeting another pause in the month of November, but it's still not as confident as it is in September here for a pause. So these news events usually dictate the markets. And currently, every time we've gotten inflation data, if it's coming down, it does seem to have a bullish effect for the markets as well as a pause in interest rates. So either way, the short term is not looking the greatest for the markets, but again, Caspa has just clearly outperformed the rest of the markets, and people keep trying to predict a crash for Caspa, but it just does not come, and many people are waiting for a 2-cent Caspa again, even a 1-cent Caspa again, and I really just don't personally see it going that low, just simply being because the fundamentals of Caspa has created tons of actual holders and true investors into Caspa looking for the future of what Caspa will bring to the crypto market, which I believe is truly revolutionizing the space. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Caspa news video. Just want to let you guys know I'm going to be taking a break for the rest of the week. I'm going to be moving out of my parents' house. I finally am getting to a place where I'm going to move out, live on my own, and get my own apartment. So I'll be setting up a whole new place to start doing this content. I may have a brand new background and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of new things are going to be coming for the channel. I'm really excited about it, but I'm going to be taking this week off just to get a rest from making content and also to start building a little new studio to make this content. So thank you guys so much for all the support you guys have given me. I'm really appreciative of that. We've hit 4,000 subscribers recently, and it's just been insane the growth that has come from Caspa, and Caspa is just continuing to grow, and it's just getting started. So thank you guys all for for that support. And as always, don't be average, be different.